What's up, CFO gang? It's your boy Jay Tuck, real Cowboys fans stand up. And today's video is brought to you by our sponsors in BetUS. Sorry I didn't do a recap last night, but me and my guy Dez Bryant, we went live last night on Twitter. We started like in the third quarter, like almost like third quarter, and then it kind of drug on to almost 8:30. A lot of influential people pulled up. Marcus Spears was in there, Alicia Bumgarner, the list goes on and on. So we were talking for a while, and by the time I was done, I was like, I'm tired, right? But a lot of talking points I want to kind of cover in today's video about what happened yesterday. Now, the number one thing what happened, we just got our ass beat. We went out there and we just got cooked. Period. Dak played bad. Zach Martin was getting bullied around. Defense was getting bullied around. Like it was just bad overall. There was enough whoop ass to go around. Mike McCarthy but we knew this was going to happen. We knew how frustrated and mad, for whatever reason, the Detroit Lions were when they lost that game in Dallas last year. They were coming to punish, and right now the Dallas Cowboys is this wounded team just trying to drag along to get to the bye week to get some people back health-wise. So I don't want to just say it's because we were unhealthy. The Detroit Lions were a much better team than us, y'all. And I think this is the problem, right? And I saw it this week on Twitter, right? My guy Clarence Hill was asked, does he think the Cowboys are going to win the game? He says no. And I saw all the Cowboys fans in the chat, blah, 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 you being negative, you being scared, you be. And I get this often as well. So here's the problem. Cowboys fans do not want to hear the truth. So we're kind of put in a bind. I'm put more in a bind than Clarence is because I'm still a Cowboys fan, quote unquote, but I also cover the team. You have to understand this valuable message, y'all. We're not here to be fanboys and fangirls. I pivoted from that lane a long time ago because I know it's a dead-end road. Now, shout out to some of those who give y'all fanboy and fangirl content. They do a phenomenal job. I'm not knocking that because not everyone's end goal is the same as mine. But I knew in order to get to these places that I'm getting to and want to be respected as true traditional media and new media and really have a voice, I can't just put on my Cowboys blinders and lie to the fans and pick the Cowboys to win every week. This is why week after week, we always do a scouting report. I'm laying out the data. I'm laying out the foundation. I'm giving you the facts, the context, everything, the film, everything is all there. So when I say that, y'all, there was nothing. There was not a smidget. There was nothing that any analyst could report that could show you guys the Cowboys had a chance of winning that game, y'all. Let's be honest. Even if we were fully healthy, it still was going to be, it probably been a much better game. But you mean to tell me the Dallas Cowboys with no Micah Parsons, no DeMarcus Lawrence, no Marshawn Nealon, no Eric Kendricks, no Deron Bland, no Kalen Carson, no Brandon Cooks, like no running game, was going to go out there and beat the Detroit Lions? Are y'all crazy? Are you crazy? But see, what happens is you guys can get away with it, right? Enjoy it, embrace it. I have lost that, right? I don't have that anymore because I chose to do this. You can say, we them boys, we gonna win, we're not gonna lose. Cowboys don't lose at home. I bet y'all won't fix y'all lips and say the Cowboys don't lose at home no more. I bet you won't. I bet you won't, right? So that's our job, to give you guys the real. And sometimes you don't want to digest the real. I get it, right? Because it ruins your fandom. I don't have those emotions that I tell you guys when the Cowboys lose. I went on Twitter yesterday and told everybody in the betting community to bet on the Lions. Slam it. This is Dallas Cowboys Jay Tuck, who's a diehard fan. This is Dallas Cowboys Jay Tuck, who's a season ticket holder, who talks to thousands of Cowboys fans on a daily. I told y'all to bet on the Lions. Vegas only gave us -3. It should have been even further than that. I'm the same one who told everyone take the under on total wins under 11, y'all. Now, Here's my question I want to ask to everyone who comes at me for that, right? What incentive do I have to tell Cowboys fans last year going to the playoffs that your home record isn't what you really think it is? You're really not that good at home. It's all about the matchups that you're having at home, and you're having more favorable matchups at home, right? What incentives would I have to tell you guys, hey, this roster isn't what y'all think it is, and it's really just not that good? What that doesn't do me no good. My numbers suffer. We are at 17,000 subscribers, right? And cheers to that. I appreciate every one of you, right? But this channel would be a lot bigger if I sold y'all bullshit on the week to week. It would be, if we don't, I would be making numbers, but I give y'all the truth, and I know the truth isn't easily digestible. Like I said, I'm not knocking anyone who runs their business model a different way, but I can't do that because I wanted to be respected, and there was nothing that showed you that we could win yesterday besides you just being a Cowboys fan. We went toe-to-toe with Daniel Jones, and luckily, Neighbors fumbled the ball. You know what I'm saying? We probably would have lost to the damn Giants. We are not a good team right now. We're just not. We are not a good team. We are just a middle-of-the-road team, but we have all the... But we're not a good team. We're not a good team personnel-wise. We're not a good team organizationally. We're not a good team coaching-wise. Like, we're just not a good team, and it's okay to say that, Cowboys Nation. Y'all know I'm a Florida State fan. That's like me if Florida State was playing Alabama this Saturday, and y'all say, yo, Tuck, you got Florida State versus Bama. Who you got winning? I'm like, shoot, we gonna beat Bama. We're gonna beat Bama. Y'all be like, Tuck, you're tripping, bro. Y'all have one win, whatever, any given Saturday. Now, of course, any given Sunday, any given Saturday can happen. But when you look at the tape, bro, it just wasn't happening. It was going to be a massive upset if the Detroit Lions won that game. So Cowboys fans, y'all have to get and understand that some of us have to give you truth. Y'all wouldn't respect me for who I am if I came out here and lied to y'all week after week, game after game, just to get the clicks so everyone can say I like Tuck's content because I'm selling you fake sugar packets. We're not a good team. But here is the silver lining with that. Here is the good thing with that. And I've been preaching this week after week after week. The best thing about what is happening to the Dallas Cowboys now is that we are seeing them without their makeup off. We're taking all the plastic out. We got all the artificial plastic and makeup and lip fillers and, you know what I'm saying, lash extensions, whatever they be putting on themselves on Instagram, right? We're snatching all that shit off. We're snatching your wig off and saying, who are you really? What do you really look like? And now our wig is off and we see the truth. What you're seeing when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys team, y'all, it was there last year. It was there. There's not that big of a difference. It was there last year. But what happened, right? We got embarrassed by the 49ers. Bam! They beat us again, Tuck. They blew us out. The 49ers punched us in the mouth. But then we can put back our wig on versus the Chargers. Then we can put back on our lashes versus the Rams. And then we can put back our BBL versus the Giants. And then we can put back our implants and versus the you know what I'm saying, versus the Commanders. And then we could put back our makeup versus the Panthers. And so then we start thinking, that's a baddie right there. But then what happens? We play the Buffalo Bills, wig snatched. Yeah, then we play the Dolphins, lashes off, and then we play the Packers, and our BBL exploded. We can't do that this year. There's not going to be any of those 3 to 4 to 5 win game streaks where we play a streak of bad teams before we get to the good ones. We might come out the bye week and get punched again. And then after that, we might get punched again. But we will know who we are, flaws and all. And Jerry Jones, Stephen Jones will not be able to sit on their hands and give us this subpar offseason and subpar draft and feel like, oh, we still went 12-5. We still did this, because this team is not good enough for Dak Prescott to grab his mop and go out there and clean it up. He can't clean up this mess. This mess is way too big for Dak to clean up. And Dak played bad yesterday, but I understand why, because he's trying to play hero ball, because he knows if we don't score, we don't win. So he's forcing stuff, right? He's going gunslinger for, but we can't win that way. We can't win that way. We won't win that way. We don't have the weaponry to win that way. Outside of CeeDee Lamb, y'all, there's no one to be concerned about from an offensive standpoint. They can't even get Jake Ferguson involved. So that's another X they ain't got to worry about. Rico Dowdle had 5 carries. Rico came off his best game, had 5 carries. Zeke had 6, right? They're pretty much throwaway carries, right? No run game to be concerned about. Jalen Tolbert's doing the best that he can, but it's nothing to be alarmed about. You had Ryan Flournoy, got out there, got the ball punched out of, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing to be concerned when it comes to the godly offense of the Dallas Cowboys besides Brandon Aubrey. They ain't worried about nothing. Offensive line came blocked. Zach Martin out there getting dog walked. Terrence still getting no laid. Salute to Aiden Hutchinson, man. Quick recovery. Like, there's nothing that'd be like, bro, we gotta, the Cowboys, the Cowboys got, man, my God. The Cowboys have Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, who wasn't together at camp. Defensively, we got Trayvon Diggs, but who cares, because our safeties can't get over the top of man coverage anywhere. They're going to leave them on the island. That's 3 players that you have to be aware of when it comes to this team. And I'll toss in Overshown a little bit, but he's pretty much a rookie, right? You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be worried about. There's nothing that pumps fear in any NFL team when it comes to this Cowboys organization right now. I wouldn't even pick them on Madden, bro. I haven't played Madden, but I'm not even sure what their rating is. But I wouldn't play with the Cowboys on Madden. There's nothing out there that scares anybody. So when you sit back on Sunday and say, yo, Tuck, why is this happening? It's because our organization sat on their damn hands all offseason, being complacent, and this is the product that they put out there. This is the results that we are getting. You do average offseason, average draft, you get average results. Period. And we as Cowboys fans have to stop. Well, no, I'll say this, right? You guys can do that. Do whatever you want. Just be, you know what I'm saying? That's the fun of being a fan, being blind, right? But we put everything on a pedestal. Every draft pick, right? I tell you guys, Tyler Guyton, he's a right tackle, right? He's going to take some time to grow. Wasn't really a fan of that pick, but I understand it. Tuck's being negative. Tuck doesn't know what he's talking about. Tuck did. Look at what he did at camp versus Micah Parsons. Oh, did you see his few reps versus Max Crosby? And then he's not even out there on Sundays. Why? Because it's taking him time to grow. When you go through the film, you go to the analytics, you have context behind your conversations. That's why I do the work that I do. I want you guys to be educated so you're not just going in there walking in blind, right? You're going in walking in blind. Like I said, it's no knock to anyone else, but sometimes I just walk in there blind. We walked into a buzzsaw and I knew that the Lions were coming to kill. They're coming to kill. They're like, bro, like they were running trick plays in the third quarter, pitching the offensive linemen. They were trying to embarrass the Dallas Cowboys, and they did. And they did. On Jerry Jones's birthday, they were coming to kill, right? And the Cowboys, once again, let someone come into their house, put their feet up all on the couch, mud all over the rug, pull everything out of the refrigerator and take everything that they wanted. And once again, we didn't respond. Now, like I said, once again, we're going into the bye week, but then we got San Fran. We know how that goes, right? Then you got San Fran, and then you're gonna have the Texans, and then you're gonna have the Bengals, and then you're gonna have Atlanta, which was supposed to be a dub, but primetime Curtis buzzing, so we might not even get that one. It is going to be a troublesome season. Somebody in the Cowboys roster is going to step up and emerge and say enough's enough. And as of right now, we do not have anyone doing that, man. So it's your boy J Tuck. Comment, like, subscribe. Follow me on all social media platforms. If you love draft content, love film breakdowns, I'm not sure whose film is even worthy of breakdown. We might skip it, right? But we have some stuff to kind of fix. So it's going to be more about fixing things. But we'll get to that. You're in the right spot. Turn the notification bell so you do not miss out, man. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I want everyone to stay safe, Stay blessed, stay encouraged, and before we go, here's a quick word from our sponsors in BetUS. Peace. This video is brought to you by BetUS Online Sportsbook and Casino. And right now, BetUS is offering exclusive deals. So go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and they are offering 150% up to $2,000 bonus deposit on your first deposit and 125% on your next two. So if you want to win money this NFL season and use free money, you cannot beat free money. Go over to BetUS, use the code YouTube150, and let's get this money game.